temperatures a little less hot for us. It's still in the mid and upper 90s and maybe some rain chances by the middle of next week.
Thanks, Greg. It sounds like we're not quite done with the triple-digit heat just yet. And when it's 100 degrees outside, imagine how hot it is in your attic and what that extreme heat is doing to your air conditioning system. Well, what can you do to save energy and money? Frank Berry, he's with Berry's Quality Services, and he's got some answers for us. How are you, Frank? Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Okay, let's talk about radiant barrier. Where does it get installed and what makes it so special?
Okay, radiant barrier is a two-layered aluminum foil. Okay. It gets installed on the roof rafters of your roof, typically stapled on. And basically, what the benefit of having radiant barrier is that it prevents the heat from the roof from penetrating into the attic and doesn't allow your attic to get superheated. And with the radiant barrier, the attic could be as much as 30 degrees cooler with it installed. And typically you see about a 12% energy efficiency increase in your air conditioning system.
30%, 12%, those are some big numbers. That makes a big difference in energy costs and how comfortable you feel.
Yes, it's a big number, and because your ductwork is in all that heat, by cooling off the attic, you sense the extra air conditioning and coolness and home comfort.
We like that. Okay, so let's talk about other attic ventilation improvements. What are some of those other things that can be done?
Okay. Our attic needs to breathe. We need to get air exchange in the attic to move the hot air out, if you would. Now, what we have on the eaves of our house are these soffit vents, okay? And you should be able to see through them and everything, so that it allows air to go in them.
Makes sense.
What ends up happening is through the years, these soffit vents get smashed or they get painted over. Sometimes the holes aren't cut to size. They're not cut to size, so you don't get the proper ventilation.
Okay.
If we don't get the air exchange in the attic, we don't get any kind of air movement throughout the attic. Now, the other things that you need to have the air exchange is we need wind turbines, maybe some power ventilators, and some other vents up there that lets the heat out of the attic.
That makes sense. Okay, if the homeowner does the home improvements you mentioned, how does it affect your new root air conditioning system that you have?
Well, our root air conditioning system now, most of that system is in the attic. And if we can cool down the attic and have the duct system not be quite as hot, then basically we are going to allow the system to run less, and if it shuts off, that's energy efficiency. Okay,
so if our air conditioning system is 10 years or maybe even older, are you recommending that we just replace the whole thing?
Yeah, if it's 10 years or older, there are certain inefficiencies in the old system, and by today's standards, we can get more reliability, better capacities, more efficiency, more energy dollar savings, quieter units with a root air conditioning system.
Okay, so there's been lots of improvements over the past 10 years. We want to take advantage of on savings, and certainly the quieter.
Yeah, the quieter is big.
Really good. Not like that big truck rolling down Victory Park here. All right, let's talk about some specials you might be offering right now.
Okay, with root air conditioning, we have two specials. We are offering free attic installation with a 16-SEER system, and we're also offering an instant rebate of $1,200 on their high-efficiency air conditioning systems.
Very good. Okay, Frank Berry, thanks so much for being here today. Good information, and if you want more, call 469-240-5535 or log on to rudenorthtexas.com, and you can also check Quality Services website. That is berriesac.com. Into you, Carrie. And